Okay, so I've got a dilemma here. There are 3 strip bolts on this rear rotor. What's up, everyone? Hope you all are having a great day. I'm just out here enjoying some nice weather on this fine Tuesday morning. So a little bit later on, I'll be getting started on another project, and I'll take you through that in a few seconds here. Here's the next project I'll be working on. It's an 00 RM125, and it's a beauty. Someone spray painted a few of these parts on it and did a really crappy job. Bike's kind of in rough shape, but a lot of good parts still left on it. Perfect for partying out. Check out this spray paint job. Some drills on the gas tank, and they even went ahead and painted the airbox boot too. So there is an issue with the motor. Kicking it over, it sounds pretty rough. Listen to this. I'm guessing it's coming from the top end. And then the Kickstarter likes to get stuck down too. Guess we'll figure out what this engine issue is upon tearing it apart. So far I've only taken 4 parts off the bike, and they're all going in the trash. Gonna be filling up my dumpster pretty quick at this rate. It's fun doing bikes like this though. This is what it looks like when you spray paint a gas tank. Paint does not stick very well at all. Imagine once you spill gas on it. The arm is no more. She's all torn down, just needs a little cleaning. Here's all the junk stuff I'm tossing out. I thought there was gonna be more, to be honest with you. Okay, so I've got a dilemma here. There are 3 strip bolts on this rear rotor. What I'm gonna do is drill a hole and pound in a Torx bit to loosen up the bolt. Let's see how this works. For pulling bearings out of wheels, I'll use this blind bearing puller. If you guys haven't used one of these yet, they're absolutely awesome. I'll show you how it works in a second. As you turn these 2 pieces together, the tip expands and locks into the bearing, and then you attach it to the slide hammer. And of course, using the slide hammer yanks the bearing right out. I think it's safe to say these bearings definitely need a cleaning up and re-greasing. Here's what a clean wheel and bearings look like before re-greasing and putting them back together. On this fork, the seal's leaking a little bit. You can see the oil building up on the lower tube here. So this is where the seal cleaner comes in handy. To insert the cleaner into the seal, I'll angle it with the hook pointing down and then twist the cleaner backwards into the seal so that way the hook doesn't get damaged. So once it's in, twist the upper tube around a few times and then make a few revolutions around the lower tube. After cleaning the seal, you'll have to pump the fork a few times to get it to reseal. You'll notice an oil ring will build up after you pump it, so just wipe it down and keep pumping it until it reseals completely. Alright, looks like it's not leaking anymore. We're good to go. I'm getting ready to clean up the carburetor here, and I'll show you a before and after shot, just to give you an idea how well these things clean up. And here's what the carburetor looks like after a little bit of elbow grease. To get it to this point, I had to take it apart, soak it in the cleaning tank, use an etching product on it, and then assemble it back together. The Rex needs an oil change, and while I'm at it, I'm going to replace the drain plug with this valve here. It's called a Fumoto valve. So instead of pulling the drain plug out, you just turn this lever. You can see it here. Turn the lever, and just saves a little time when draining the oil out. Time to find the drain plug. Definitely not going to be up here. I'm going to crawl underneath, locate it. Looks like there's no skid plates on this car, so perfect. Here it is. Pretty easy to get to, right? There. It's awesome there's not much in the way of skid plates on this car. With the 4Runner, it took me about a half hour of pulling skid plates just to get to the drain plug. Definitely got spoiled with this one. I try to only use the best, which in this case, for a filter, I think is OEM Subaru. Just gotta oil up the O-ring here before installing it. The oil should be done draining. Time to install this valve. Just to give you an idea how this valve works, right now it's in the closed position. So this lever is spring loaded and it fits, or it sits in a little slot here. So you just push it up and over and it'll open up the valve. Still a little bit of oil left in here. And then close it and it goes back into its slot. So seems to work pretty slick. And of course, can't forget the last step. She's gonna need oil. Oil change is done, and she still runs, so we're back in business. The motor is about to come apart, so you guys better hurry up and guess what's wrong with this thing. Alright, quick update. I've got the cylinder off, and this is exactly how it came apart. I'm not kidding you. Just like that. There was no wrist pin bearing or wrist pin clip in here on this other side. The wrist pin was just floating there. Pretty crazy. And then this washer here was just chilling too. Not even sure what it's for. Just popped off the outer clutch cover, and this is what I came to find. The pressure plate's poking out along with a few plates, and 4 of 5 clutch spring bolts have been broken off. So the pressure plate is just chilling there with 1 bolt remaining. Pretty dire situation there. So this has got to be why the motor sounded so rough when I was kicking it over. The main bearing is just completely shot here. Sounds pretty rough. And then on top of that, we've got a busted up clutch hub here. 4 of the 5 are busted off, and the pressure plate's broken as well. And the shift shaft, the tip of it's bent. You see that? Who doesn't love looking at a bunch of freshly cleaned parts? So that's gonna be it for cleaning on this RM. The next step, obviously, I'm gonna shoot some pictures and put together some listings. So the process continues. After about 10 hours on the computer, I've got every part from this RM now up on the website. That includes everything from forks, wheels, subframe, got the swing arm, other pieces in here, smaller parts, engine parts. So literally every part from this bike is now up on the website. I'll put the link in the description below. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and stay tuned for next week. I'll be shooting a how-to video, and I'll take you behind the scenes of that. And I'll probably be starting on another bike as well, and a few other odd projects. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching, everyone, and take care.